I have a vivid memory of when I was a kid. I don't know why it sticks out in my mind. I don't know how old I was. I wasn't very old. But me and my dad jumped in the car on the evening. He's like, "You want to go with me?" "Yeah, I want to go with you." So we got in the car and went to ISU to get, we were gonna buy some welding rod or something. We were exchanging welding rod, or we were doing some kind of weld test or something. I don't remember what it was. We had to go down there, so we drove down there. And I'll never remember seeing the lights of Pocatello, and we're going down into the campus as a kid. And when we went to the school, my dad needed something. He was doing something with the instructors there at ISU. And so, yeah, as long as I can remember, I've known about ISU and what it is. And I don't know that I really knew that I would go there, the same program as my dad, until I was 18 and trying to figure out what I was going to do.
My name is Debbie Ronneberg, and I'm the interim dean at the ISU College of Technology. Chad is a graduate of our welding program. Chad serves on a couple of our technical advisory committees. He's on the Welding Technical Advisory Committee and the Computer Aided Design Drafting Program Committee. The Professional Achievement Award is an amazing award that is only offered once a year at commencement to an outstanding alumni of ours for their valuable and distinguished contributions to their profession, to Idaho State University, and to the community. And Chad is so deserving of this award because he gives of his time, talent, and treasure. And his industry contributes an annual scholarship to our students every year so that they can fulfill their dream of being in the welding profession. This is a very special time for Chad to receive this award because his dad, Tom, in 1992, when Chad was 13 years old, received the same award from the college.
We moved to Idaho from Wyoming in 1977. And that's the reason we moved up here, was so that I could go to the welding program at Idaho State University. I had done enough research to know that that was probably one of the premier programs in the nation, actually.
I met Chad through, obviously, industrial metals. I knew his dad, Tom Mitchell, and then Chad has been on our advisory committee or TAC committee meeting for several years. Chad is now the president of that TAC committee meeting, and we work hand in hand with Chad hiring our students, and Chad has also been a huge asset to our new shop here. Industrial Metals has been able to fabricate a whole lot of parts and pieces for our new facility.
Rick and I met in welding school. He was actually 3 semesters below me. In first semester, I was in fourth semester. And he was a good friend there in school. And I went into what we call the sanitary tubing side of welding. And so did he, 3 semesters later. So Rick found out through ISU that my dad was needing some hands. So he called him up, and Rick went to work for him. Well, I remember talking to my dad, and he's like, "Hey, I got this guy who's, went to welding school with you, that knows you, that's working for me." I was like, "Really?" So for Rick and I, we both have our own strengths, and they're different. We kind of reel each other back in, and together we can do a lot of awesome things.
The main reason why there are so many good welders in Idaho is because of the nuclear energy site that has very high standards when it comes to welding. And so that has instilled in every welding program in the state to keep the quality at the highest level. But I think, I personally believe, and I really firmly believe it's the truth, ISU has a higher standard than any of them. Chad has always, right from the beginning, you know, when he was old enough to do anything, he was working with his hands. You know, with the types of toys we'd buy him when he was a small child were toys that he could build something out of, or hammer a peg through a hole, whatever.
Or he could take it apart
and he would just
and put
fascinated
it back together again.
with those kinds of things. And he was forever taking things apart, and sometimes they didn't go back together perfectly. Your need is our priority. Your need is our priority. Yeah, and somehow that just came to me one day, because it really is.